Hello Taurus, and welcome to your monthly reading. This is a reading for the month of November. Okay, there are some changes. It's fertile energy. Yes, for some it could mean new baby, very new beginnings. We do see new starts. Let's put it that way, if anything. All right. I do see advice and suggestions, and some may be preferred to accept. Okay, so you may be getting some good advice and some good suggestions. So it is preferred to kind of listen at least and then make your own mind up. There is changes in your environment. We're seeing those changes happening. Okay, and more expanded interests. So that is coming through here. Well, I see health and work are in focus. And they can be a little bit delicate. Okay, I do see that energy. You may have to deal with like a little, less rest. Okay, you may be wanting to rest more, but less rest is showing up here. It's like you need it, but, or, I think the best way to say it, or your energy is not the usual. Low energy is what I'm seeing here. Especially if your work, or if you got a lot on your plate, working a lot of the responsibilities at work, if your plate is full, you need to balance rest and work to avoid any health issues. Okay, so that's what's coming in there. I need a balance. It was going like that instead of doing with my toothpick. You need a balance. Okay. There is some influence from others, okay? You have added influence from others. So maybe people are going to be giving you advice like I saw from the from the beginning. Oh God, I can't even talk today. So that is showing up. You do have good energy though. There is opportunities coming through. There is happy energy and pleasing energy, with matters of the heart, love, relationships. It's a general, but that's coming up here. There is some friendly, competitive type of energy, okay? It's friendly, though. It's not bad. There is love and good energy with love in general. So, very social energy, okay? There is popularity. You may receive invitations to get-togethers. Several invitations for some. Very active social energy. Some of you just may it depends. You're going to have this energy, but some of you just don't want to move. I think, like go out. And there's no way of getting you out. It's like, it's advisable to go out and then instead of sit too much alone. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so that's a message that came through. Some of you, if you're looking for love in that, you can find love in or at like parties and social settings. That is showing up. New friends and interesting introductions. I see that. Strong, maybe online networking. Okay, these days a lot goes online. So we see a lot of that. And it can pick up if you have a, online. Maybe you'll be networking more online. But don't discount the person contacts, meaning seeing people in person. You can have fun socially online. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of social energy, but if you're sitting home and just on the computer on social media, you need to go out and meet people too. Okay, so that's for some of you that are doing that. That's a message that came through. Some may be more interested in a belief system like astrology, metaphysics, or some kind of religious belief. Something is showing up, getting you, getting your like chart done or a reading, things like that is showing up. I do see connecting with maybe a spiritual coach, a reader, a psychic, things like that, that it is showing up. Money is on your mind, okay? I do see that. Social contacts can be influential and helpful, so that's something to think about too. Money, shared resources are coming up, especially money connected or shared with others are in focus, okay? And eliminating financial overspending or debt, okay? So watch that. Prosperity is definitely showing up, but it comes from cutting back. So again, that is showing up, especially in debt, meaning don't overcharge those cards. Okay, forewarned is forearmed. Paying down debt though, or refinancing is coming through. So some of you are going to be doing that. Don't forget, an importance is coming through, like on taxes or something like that too. Yeah, that'd be the best example. Or how tax can impact on like estates, housing taxes, insurances, taking out 401k plans, because we're seeing that's kind of business related like that. You know, those are taking out like 401k plans early or something to think about. Those are just examples. Also, clearing away any like old possessions you have. You don't like anything you don't wear anymore. Just say you got a closet full of clothes you haven't been wearing it for 20 years or something. It's time to get rid of that, okay? Anything that you don't use anymore, there's a message to get rid of. It's, you know, clearing off things is very important. Yeah, I see charitable energy or donating, like donating maybe to charity, doing some charity work or dealing with them. Maybe you get a job with the Red Cross or something as an example too. I'm seeing here. It's a general reading. Keep an eye on these things I mentioned. They could be connected to something life-changing. Yeah. Okay. That's all I can say for general. Watch your emotions, and making maybe like scenes of drama with a partner is showing up here, okay? That is showing up. There is communicating. Communicating is very important, okay? And also committing yourself to something without the best course to follow or advice. So watch not to commit yourself to anything that is not the best course for you to follow without any advice. I do see some energy of maybe frenemies or rivals. They come in focus, or you just feel challenged by them. So it just depends on who. There is definitely a change of environment coming through again, okay? New interests, okay? So we do see those changes coming through. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to look at the plate. Yeah, there's a sense of confinement. You know, maybe you're just not as active. Like I said, there's lots of social energy, a lot of stuff, but maybe you're just sitting on your computer all day. There's a sense of you need to maybe move a little bit more. That's for some. I do see for some problems that you should maybe tell someone about, talk it out to someone, to maybe a trusted friend in that. You're going to feel a lot better and relieved. If you're holding something in, it's like you're almost kind of feeling stuck in something. Your focus is excellent, and there is great opportunity to tackle projects that others don't have the talents to. So it's something to think about, you know. Follow through. You have the follow through. You have the determination. You could be ahead of the game in whatever it is that you're doing most of the day, okay? There is the competitive energy, all right? We are seeing that, and beating your competitor, but there is more challenging work coming your way, okay? We're seeing this rough spot here too. So that is showing up. Try to embrace life more and opportunities that come your way, okay? We just went over that. You don't have to go out of your way to find like adventure and opportunities. It does kind of come to your way, but it's up to you to move and do something about it. You're not taking many risks now, okay? Especially in your own, in personal life, professional life, things like that. Financial dealings are showing up here, or you needing to deal with them. And you're going to take a more of a conservative approach. So we went through that on the coffee cup and it showed up here too. Let me see. Travel is coming through here, okay? And this could be plans to travel. And you may ask someone to come along with you, okay? You'd rather have someone maybe come along. It's like some of you just don't want to do it on your own is what I'm seeing here. Or maybe even a group of people. Now, your beliefs we're seeing here too. There's some changes here. But at the same time, they're more conventional, what I want to say. And you're set in your way. There's a sense of you're being a little bit set in your way now. It's not necessarily a bad thing for some aspects. It may be best now with some stuff, okay? Anyway, unless it's a well-calculated plan, and you got some good advice. It's a sure thing type of deal, then take a risk. Otherwise, you know, it's not necessarily bad that you're kind of in your own conventional set ways with some stuff, okay? Taking the unbeaten path, though, is good. Just make sure it's more calculated than that. That's the best way I could say it. So, okay. So that was the plate. And now we're going to see what the gemstones have to say. Sorry, I keep hitting the phone. Okay, so we are seeing changes are happening. Flexibility is key, okay? Yeah, you're still a little bit more reserved, not wanting to move much, okay? Kind of more to yourself for some. You do have a lot of people around you, but see, it's coming in reverse here at the stone. You know, one-to-one type of relationships and being around a lot of people. But it's like some of you want to be alone or you're more isolated. Like I said, maybe you're socializing a lot, but you're doing it on the computer at home. And it's like very hard to get you out. I'm seeing that again. All right, because it is a popular energy for you. You're very popular. But it's like getting you out is harder unless you want to. All right. Now some of people or friends or someone close to you may be worried about you a little bit. Okay. You're going to be reevaluating, how do I say, what you need and what you don't need. What will you and won't tolerate from others too. Okay. We're seeing that change there. Definitely. Yeah, new starts are coming up, money focused, again, shared resources here. Watch the money coming in, coming out. Okay, we're seeing that energy too. So money is definitely in focus. New starts, okay, definitely new starts even with relationships we're seeing here. All right, you're going to definitely make sure, how do I say that? You're going to make sure and that you feel sure about all your decisions before announcing them, okay? Because it's the way it's aligned, all right? Before announcing them, you're going to make sure things are the way you want, all right? There is good energy coming through. We're really seeing that energy there too. It's aligning that way. And there's good news, okay? You have good news coming through. And it can be news from long distance coming and arriving, okay? So we are seeing that energy. There is like a good challenge only to prove how valuable maybe a partner or a love interest really is to you. Also, you proving your own worth. I'm seeing that. There is lots of healing showing up from the past relationships, and feeling maybe better and fresh and good to go now, you know, moving on with the matters of the heart. All right. I do see you doing a lot of soul searching too, and how to bring out the best in yourself or with a partner, okay, from each other or your relationship. For some of you who are in relationships. Oh, let's see. You know, for some of you who recently maybe got together, Do be careful of going ahead of yourself. Don't rush things. All right. I do see creative energy here, creative ideas with matters of the heart aligning here too. Romance, passion. Definitely, we're seeing new starts. Okay, that's everywhere. Let your intuition guide you too. Okay, yeah. So that's what showed up with the gemstones, and we're gonna pull an animal spirit, and you got fox. Facts. Okay, there you go. Facts too. Fox, adaptability. Adapt to the changes that are happening. Yeah, we're seeing those changes. Now, when you do get this, it does talks about flexibility. Okay, you're very smart. You're very cunning. We're saying you're wise. You're going to see, you know, we just went through that energy too, and through the cup. There is a need to get unstuck. Okay. I think that's kind of the theme of the whole reading, get unstuck in some situations. This does come with subtle changes, all right? There can be some twists and turns. Being more careful with some risks, we went through that, okay? You got to move ahead. You need to walk out more. This does talk about your physical being too. You need to change some stuff around, okay? Because if you've been in the house too long or in one place, go outside, walk a little. That is really a message that always comes through. Than sitting around. Stop fighting change is another thing that always comes around, and taking very wise, calculated risks, okay? So that's what came in. Subtle changes, definitely. People around you could be bringing you, with the fox, when we see people around you, they could be bringing you good advice too. So we did see that energy. Well, Taurus, that was your reading for the month of November. And check out the weeklies as the energies are more specific as the month goes by. Hope you have a great month, and I'll catch you in the weeklies. And bye for now.